The tragic tale of Deirdre of the Sorrows. Long ago, in the green and shadowed hills of Ulster, a cry rang out, not of joy, but of warning. A baby was born. Her name was Deirdre. The druids gathered, faces pale, and spoke of what they had seen, the beauty that would stir desire and bloodshed, love that would doom kings, a face that would launch not ships, but sorrows. They told King Concobar Magnessa, "This girl will grow to be the fairest in all of Ireland, and because of her, war will come, heroes will fall." Concobar heard and chose his path. He would not cast the child away, he would keep her. He took the infant from her mother and hid her in the woods under the care of a nurse. There, in a quiet glen, Deirdre grew wild, bright, untouched by the world. She knew little of kings or courts, only birdsong, poetry, and dreams. And one dream stayed with her. She dreamed of a man with skin like snow, cheeks like blood, and hair as black as the raven's wing. A man not of age or crown, but of freedom. That man was Naoise, one of the sons of Uisneach, a warrior, a poet, a soul as wild as the wind. One day, fate crossed their paths. Eyes met, hearts leaped. They fell in love, and the forest held its breath, but Deirdre was promised to Concobar, the king who had waited all her life to make her his. And so, Deirdre and Naoise fled. Across the sea to Alba they went, far from the king's reach, and they lived there in peace, not in palaces, but among cliffs and moors, with laughter in their mouths and love in their hands. For a time, they were free. But kings do not forget, and jealousy does not sleep. Years passed, then came word. Concobar had forgiven. He invited them home, promised safety, honor, a welcome feast. Naoise hesitated. Deirdre wept. But honor pulled them back across the sea. They returned to Mancha, where the sky had grown darker. The feast was a trap. Naoise and his brothers were ambushed, their weapons withheld, their strength undone. The sons of Uisneach, brave, loyal, true, were slain before Deirdre's eyes. She did not scream. She did not beg. She turned to stone inside. Concobar claimed her at last, a prize of blood, a trophy of grief. For a year, she lived in his shadow, silent, empty. When asked what she hated most in the world, she said, "You and Un Dirk." So Concobar in cruelty gave her own. And on the journey to his house, Deirdre saw her chance. Without word or warning, she threw herself from the chariot. Her skull struck the rocks, and her story ended. Not with a sword, but with a silence deeper than death. But the bards remember. They sing of Deirdre not as a woman of sorrow, but as a woman of choice. She defied a king. She followed her heart. She chose death over chains. And though her tale is tragic, it is not empty. It is a warning to tyrants, a song for lovers, a legend that will not die. For some say that where Deirdre and Naoise were buried, two trees grow, one from each grave, and their branches reached for each other until they touched and twined forever. Enjoyed the story? Tap like, hit subscribe, and join us again for more wonders from the world's oldest tales.